9:41 on this 7th day of February. Joining me now, Unity in the Community. Kennedy back on the stick in front of me. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, my friend CJ. CJ got me in the house again, y'all.
I'm telling you what, because, well, there's a couple of things to talk about, but right off the bat, just because we did things a little bit differently today, for all of you tuning in, back again after the interview we had with Chris Manson, that was a replay. The reason we played that is because he is going to be Senator Dick Durbin's special guest tonight at Joe Biden's State of the Union address. So we wanted to make sure we aired his message again and kind of got that out. But We're talking about another great thing that's happening right here in our community. And that's the great work you're doing. So I got to ask you about this One Blanket at a Time program that you're doing. This is really, really cool.
Yes, One Blanket at a Time is I came up with because as I go through the city, uptown in Alton and all around, I see people homeless, sleeping outside, no coats or anything to warm them up or anything. So these energy blankets are real nice. Got them off of Amazon.
Yeah, let me pull these out real quick. Hold on.
And
let me pull this out real quick. This is great. How did you find these? This is a really cool thing.
Just shopping on Amazon, just strolling through Amazon. I'm an Amazon fanatic, y'all. I go to Amazon for everything. So I
just want to pull this out.
Saw these blankets, and it was amazing how long they were and how they would cover your whole body and keep you warm. So selling and just giving out regular blankets, I came up with the insulated blankets. And yeah. This
is a great idea because if you think a regular blanket, you get that sucker wet. Hell, I tell you what, I have a problem already because honestly, I'm a drinker in bed, not beer or anything, but have a soda or have a cup of milk and you spill it and then the blanket's ruined.
Right.
With people outside with the wind, the rain, this is perfect, man. You've done a great job.
Well, thank you. And
I don't know if I want to pull it out all the way.
I don't think so. It's hard to fold back up, but
I can feel it, the heat retention in it too, which is important because it says right here, guys, for more information, retaining 90% of body heat.
Yes.
That, especially the way we had the weather come in the last couple of months, whether it's for a week or 2 days, right?
Yes. And so when I was searching on Amazon, I saw these blankets and they were very reasonable, actually very reasonable. So I said, instead of just giving something that's going to get wet, let me use the energy blankets, and they can reuse them or whatever and stay dry. So that's the deal with the energy, with the emergency blankets.
That is fantastic. And now, how long are you all doing this drive for? Because I know that there's a date that you guys are going to go out with Alderwoman Rosie Brown and distribute this.
Yes. So we're doing this one on the 26th of February. It'll be at 909 East Broadway. Jason Harris's Maze. And we'll be there with some homemade chicken noodle soup. I wish I'd have made something today.
Yeah,
so CJ could taste it. So we'll be there with homemade chicken noodle soup. I'm working on to get some hats and gloves and maybe some personal items because these people even going into Jack in the Box, washing up and stuff. And we must reach out to the community to help the less fortunate.
Well, especially like little acts like this, where it might not be, $100 or $300 we're giving somebody, but just the fact that you can, tap on somebody's shoulder and say, hey, we'll keep you warm tonight.
Yes.
That could be the make or break point mentally for somebody to go, it's going to turn around.
Yes, exactly. And that's the whole purpose of this. It's not for me to get anything out of it, but what God has allowed me to do. And I tell people, if you ain't never been in that situation, you don't know how it feels. I've been homeless. I've been hungry. Somebody gave me a bologna sandwich. Somebody gave me some clothes to put on. So, yes, CJ.
Yeah, and that's the thing that you do so well is I love the message that you have is I've been there, and I don't want somebody else to go down, the same path I've been. I want to help somebody, and I mean, this is just fantastic. So once again, take us through. So you've partnered up with Alderwoman Brown on this.
I have been working with Alderwoman Rosie Brown for 5 or 6 years. As soon as I got into Alton and met people, it started off as me being an old school DJ, taking those funds, putting back in the community, and then me and Roger just started branching out, doing all kind of projects for the kids all year long and doing what we could do in the community. So about a month ago, we changed the name to Unity in the Community. and that's really going well. I really like that name. We have shirts. We're working on all kind of projects, and it's not just for the homeless. It's to reach out to the community and show the community that somebody loves them.
Right.
Somebody cares about the kids. Somebody's trying to keep the kids on the right path. And even the mayor and his wife have been good to me.
Absolutely.
My Facebook friends. And it's not that I'm out here begging for anything or any handouts, because what I do, I get a blessing out of it, and I be blessed behind it. So when you see me on Facebook asking for support, that's all I'm doing. It's asking to help someone else, because you may need the same help.
Right. Well, and absolutely. And you're absolutely right, because the thing is, because I do my research too when I have, guests come on the show. I don't just call everyone and say, come on the show and talk.
Right.
I did some research, and I definitely saw that, it's no different than a big, non-for-profit, whether it's, pick the gauntlet, that calls an Ameren or calls another business and says, hey, can you, just your way of doing things. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. And me and my wife, which is my best friend and my manager,
I love that.
We use our own personal money to do this outside the donations. So already into the year, I've already put almost $600 into this.
Wow, that's
my
great.
personal money of helping people, even people that call me on the phone and say, well, I need help with this, I need help with that. If I can do it, I do it.
Exactly.
I do it. So when y'all see me post this and this replay, it's not that I'm in the community begging for anything.
No.
I'm in the community asking for support for what I do.
Exactly. And that's, to me, that's why I wanted to have you back on, especially ahead of your drive here, because I think it's just the more we can familiarize ourselves maybe with a different, audience too, and make sure that everyone knows about your mission, because you know what? There's always going to be somebody willing to, be that, backbone of an organization. And just like you've been for, the homeless population with this, blanket drive and these hats that you're trying to get and all these different things, because what I like about it is you're giving somebody hope.
Exactly.
And we need hope.
And that's the biggest thing about it. Putting a smile on somebody's face, letting them know that somebody do care.
Exactly.
Regardless of race or color or who we are. Exactly. We all struggle. We all struggle at one point and a time. And I just give a big shout out to CJ for how he's reached out to me and everybody that supports me on Facebook, the people around the community and everything. And yeah, it's just not for the homeless. It's for whoever is in need. It's in need.
Well, and what I love is that you have such a great. It seems like just from your posts on Facebook that you have a great church community as well. That
yes.
It might not be for the Share the Warmth drive, but there's it doesn't have to be a drive. You guys are going to come together. Your group's going to come together with unity into the community and find some of the partners that you've had in the past and utilize that to help somebody's life.
Yes.
And I love it, man. I really
and anybody can be a part of unity in the community. Anybody. There's no search amount of money you have to put into this. You can join unity in the community. You can join. We have shirts that we're having made. We're going to different organizations, asking for support. We're trying to link up with other churches. Like I say, my partner, Rosie Brown, my pastor, Donna Torber, my church family, my Facebook friends, my brother here, CJ. Anybody, $1 goes a long way.
Well, it does.
$1 goes. So you'd be surprised what I can do with $5 to help people.
Well, you're absolutely right. And what we're going to do real quick is I want to recap this. So Share the Warmth helps share the love of Christ one blanket at a time. You can bring your donations, or if you want to help support the thermal survival blanket, which is an absolutely amazing thing.
Yes,
you guys can you guys can utilize unity in the community. 204 Big Arch Road in Godfrey. That's where they can send donations.
Yes,
and or call for more information 618-737-3425. And what we're going to do, Kennedy, is it cool? We're going to take a quick break. We got to pay some bills, but we're going to talk about the Community Service Award you've been nominated for.
Okay, that's what's up. Let's pay some bills.
All that and more comes your way after this. It's 9:50 in downtown Alton.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
I just got a new air conditioner. Top of the line.
I bet mine's better. It's so efficient and quiet, I hardly know it's running.
I've got you both trumped. I've got
a Linux.
So do I. Barrett Heating and Cooling carries Linux products to meet any budget. Don't gamble with your energy dollars. Call Barrett Heating and Cooling and start saving today.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Are you in the market for new flooring? Look no further than Ed Eagles Discount Carpet. Ed Eagles has an enormous inventory of carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood with professionally trained carpet installers that will treat your project and home with the utmost respect. Lowe's and Home Depot can't even compare. Our discounted prices regularly beat out the big box stores. Stop by today to have your new flooring ready for the holiday season. Ed Eagles, quality carpet, tile, vinyl, and hardwood at discount prices, located on Humbert Road in Alton.
Inspiring her dreams and helping her pursue them. That's why we protect your house and your car, because we know they're the launching pad for their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. American Family Insurance.
A lovely day.
It's a lovely day with Unity in the Community on this 7th day of February at 9:54. Great song.
Yes,
you can't
awesome,
beat that song.
awesome,
Come on.
awesome.
Now, you've just been nominated for a Community Service Award. Take us through this. Who is nominating you, recognizing
the
you?
NAACP, y'all, have nominated me for the Community Service Award May the 20th. Alderman Rosie Brown called me and told me I was nominated out of 100 people.
Good for you, yeah.
After 6 years, it's paying off, y'all. People are really seeing what I'm doing in the community, and it's not me. It's the man up above that gives me the strength to do it, y'all. Y'all be surprised. This is hard work.
Oh, it is.
And as soon as I finish one project and say I'm going to take a break, CJ, something else comes to my mind to keep me busy, man. I'm just loving it. I'm just loving the support. I'm loving the opportunity that you give me to come to the radio station and to put out what I do in the community so people don't just see it on Facebook. You see what I do and what we sit down and talk about. And y'all need to support the radio station. Support CJ.
Well, you're right. Well, the thing is, we talked about this a little bit too, Kennedy. It's all about, making sure that we support each other just like we've done in years past for generations on generations.
Yes.
and doing what you've done. And I got quick questions for you here. Is there any, story or community service mission that you've done or program that you've done that just you hold more pride over than the others?
Yeah, when we were doing back when COVID was going on, the food box giveaways, man, that was just so awesome.
Take us through, what is that? Yeah.
We went down and a couple of companies donated food boxes with milk, cheese, and all kind of items. You could either drive up and we would put the stuff in your car, or they would put boxes together. And to see people smile about getting just a thing of cheese or a gallon of milk,
right?
You know, and that was awesome at times when we were doing the food giveaways and the things that we do at church. We just did a men's breakfast this past Saturday, and you know, it was a donation thing, but we don't turn anybody away.
Right.
And to get in the community to fellowship, it's awesome. It's awesome to see someone smiling and know they got a hot meal. That may be all they get that day or whatever.
Right.
So it makes me happy when I see other people happy.
Well, and two, I mean, I don't know if you've gone through this, but just in some of the work that I've done, you know, and everyone knows, you know, my story's an open secret, but it's whenever you go through something and you're able to be the support for that person that might be going through something similar that you went through as a child or you went through a couple of years ago, to help prevent that or just to help, you know, alleviate some of the burden that you and I felt going through the hardship.
Yes.
That's what makes me so happy about that.
Yes, man. I mean, my mama struggled with 5 kids.
Yeah.
No father in the house and, you know, making meals from nothing to support and to see people, you know, pushing a cart with cans or something in it, or don't have a coat on, or haven't ate all day, or not able to wash their face, and to be able to give them personal hygiene products like I'm working on now, and stuff like that. Just loving, just it's all about love.
Well, and too, like what you just said, not to cut you off, but just with you just mentioning Rosie Brown, I mean, her sock drive, I mean, is a fantastic idea.
Yes.
And to me, we all should be trying to, you know, I'm not saying everyone should drop their, you know, hard hats and go right into, but I think a lot of us need to think about because it's those things like what you're doing with the blanket drive, what you've done for 6 years to earn this community service recognition or nomination, and what Rosie Brown, I mean, just
and Rose is so awesome with her Socks for Tarts drive. I donated, of course, to that. We donate back and forth to make things work, people. But like I say, we are not out in the community begging for anything.
No.
We're out in the community to make people happy, because if we don't get the donations, it's going to work anyway, because we're going to make it work. We're going to do what we have to do. You know, it doesn't take a whole lot to make a pot of chicken noodle soup.
No.
It doesn't take that. A Jiffy cornbread mix to give somebody a hot meal and to say, I love you, or we're glad to be able to help. I don't get nothing out of this but to love people. That's all me and Rosie and the people that support us get out of this. It's love, because we've been in those situations.
Well, right. And the thing is, too, I mean, it's just fantastic because, you know, there's companies and organizations that do the, you know, we'll get you a job, we'll get you that. And, you know, that's all well and good. But in order to get that, sometimes you just need to feel, you know, that a little bit inspiration that maybe that warm blanket's going to give you, that maybe that meal's going to give you, that conversation with you that you're having with somebody that's in distress that might propel them to call that, you know, job service or maybe a mental health service to get them, you know, better.
And I want to put another thing out here. No, people, I don't have a 501c. It's not a nonprofit organization. It is called Unity in the Community. So I'm not getting a tax write-off, anything like that, people. So I want to put that out there for some of the people that ask me. No, I don't. Like I said, it's family money. It's dollars that's been given by people that want to support this. So you have nothing to worry about if you want to support. It's nothing to worry about.
Well, and too, I mean, it's just, to me, it's not, it doesn't call for a 501 because it's not, it's a grassroots, you know, drive. It's just you doing what you think's best at that time. And that's why I like having you on, because you think of so many different ways to help individuals.
Exactly.
That goes beyond an overall
501. Exactly. The only thing, like I said, I get out of this, Brother CJ, is the love and what God has called me to do, to give back. Because I said, if you ain't never been in those positions, you don't know how to feel to be in those positions.
Exactly.
And that's all I have to say.
Well, you know what? You said it right on the right time, because it is exactly 10 o'clock in downtown Alton. Coming up, we're hearing all about the St. Louis Blues. They're getting ready to bounce back from the All-Star break. Luis Noya is in their locker room, the Cardinals clubhouse, you name it, he's calling in. And then we're talking to Mo's Sweet Treats, 1035. I get some homemade ice cream.
I know that's right.
Kennedy,
Next time it's homemade chicken noodle soup for you, CJ. I'm getting jealous. But once again, I want to thank you, man, for the love that you show me, for the opportunity that you give me to share what I do in the community. And, man, just stay focused and do what you do, man. I love you, man. It's like you're a brother that I've never had.
I appreciate that, Kennedy, and the feeling is mutual. It is 10:01 on the 7th day of February. We'll take a quick break, come back with top of the hour news and Luis Noya after this.